Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Juliet Celeste, hopefully your favorite first generation Haitian American young woman living in Florida, particularly down south. In today's video we will be doing my first budget breakdown for the year on camera. January was so long and tiring. Like, I did this off camera unintentionally. Like, when I was doing it, I realized that I was doing it in regular light, and I was like, dang, I forgot to record it. And I was like, okay, I gotta do better in February. So we're here in February. Please note my part-time job, we are off the entire month of January, and we were off the entire month of February. I think we start back in March, so you won't see a part-time job paycheck until mid-March. So let's get straight to it. This is gonna be my first budget breakdown for the month of February 2024 from my primary job. I got paid Friday, February 2nd, 2024, and I got paid after taxes and deductions $1,887.03. Okay, so before I look at my cash envelopes and my sinking funds, oh, by the way, I have a pencil just in case I mess up, because lately, whiteout, inflation, too much. So good old trusty old school regular pencil, sharpener, in the event I need to write and erase, it's easier for me. So I just want to make a note that bills is being stuffed according to cash envelopes and sinking funds. Sorry, not sinking funds, but cash envelopes. So I'm going to just cross that. I'll put a line there. And then let's get straight to it. I hope you guys had a good January. Might I say January felt like it had 45 days instead of its usual 31. What's up with that? That was a dilemma for me. I'm so grateful, though. I will say, I did not spend so much out of pocket for January. I was looking back at my tracking sheets a few days ago, and I think I only went $64.60 out of my budget overall for the month of January. That's great. A great way to start the new year. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I want to see how I do in February. So far, we're only on the second day of February, but I've done good so far. I think I may print out the February calendar and write down the numbers, and of course shade it in. I don't know if you guys can see the numbers, but hopefully you can. Sorry y'all, I have paper everywhere and something just fell off the shelf. Okay, so $50 is going to rent, $150 is going to meal prep and grocery. For gas, I usually do 80, but this bi-weekly check, I'm doing 90 because gas prices has gone up. At the moment, I use 89, and it is about $3.60 per gallon. T-Mobile stays the same. It's getting its usual 92. Subscriptions, I think I'm gonna keep the $27. U-Haul is getting 93. Light bill is only 30. I will say this month was very cheap, y'all. Sorry, that was the seat, it wasn't me. This month it was only $21 per person for a family of 5. So that means it was on our light bill was only $105 this month. I think due to the cold, we didn't turn it off so much. We didn't turn it on, my apologies. So it stayed consistent. Monthly car insurance is getting 52. Eat out is getting 30. Entertainment is going 30. I'm saving to go to the youth fair in March, so the more the merrier. Birthdays is getting 15. Self-care is getting its usual 132. Babo et al. Is getting its usual 15. Laundromat, do I want to do 5 or 10? I'll do 10 because I had a lot of load. Not yesterday, last weekend, because I came back from Jamaica and I have to replenish that envelope. Buffer is getting its usual 5, and beauty is getting its usual 5. Okay. Emergency fund, I'm gonna do 125. Regular savings, do I want to do 15 or 20? let's shoot high because this is a nice number. I don't know how often I'll get that. I'll do 20 for that. 1 month ahead is getting 15. New home is always going to get 100 minimum. I'm going to get $10 minimum. Vacay is getting its usual max of $250. New laptop, let's see, for my goal for the month is 25, and because this is a nice paycheck, I'll do 15. Taxation is 5. Mental health, 10 or 15. Okay, I'll do 15. If I need to correct it, I'll just use my good old eraser. Dentist, I have to go get my stuff for my cleaning, so just in case, let me do this, because they charge for fluoride now. My dentist charged for fluoride now, and I was a little lost. I was a little perplexed last time. Since when you start charging for fluoride? Did the prices go up? So I'm gonna put $25 aside for fluoride. My dermatologist, I see her tomorrow, so I need to replenish the account slowly but surely. New vehicle is gonna get 75 because my new goal for every month is 150, and 150 divided by 2 is 75. Car maintenance, I usually do 10, but I'm gonna up it to 15. Utilities, I'm gonna do 10. Move out, I'm gonna do 25. And then should I do 40 like I did last time, or should I do 50? Let's shoot high. Aim high, and if I end up falling low, that's fine, but at least I shot high. Okay, student loans always gets 125. Last month when I did my usual 125 bi-weekly, student loan A usually got 75 while student loan B got 50. This time around, I'm gonna take the $5 from the 75 here, so this is gonna be 70 for student loan AA, and then I'm gonna add it to the 50 for BB, making it $125. Now let's add everything up. First, let's switch over to pen. So my total for A is gonna be my cash stuffing total of 1,800. Sorry guys, my mom just walked into the room. Oh. It's gonna be $1,887.03 for total. Let's see, like I said, B, which is bills, has 0, and her phone is ringing. Oh, she's off the chain, y'all. Please ignore the back. C is gonna be cash envelopes. Mommy, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, sorry, I had to take a break because my mom, she needed something from me. Okay, so let's get back into this. Cash envelope is C, so let's see. One thing I'm grateful for is certain things haven't gone up, and I hope they don't, i.e. rent hasn't gone up just yet. The price of groceries has gone up, but simply because I stick to the same meats over and over, and I go to the small stores instead, I don't have the problem of meat inflation, if that makes sense. I will say one thing that has gone up that I've been side-eyeing is fruits. And the fact that they've gone up only for them to ripen quicker baffles me. Like just the other day while I was at, I won't say the store name, while I was at the store and I was looking through the cartons, like, you know, when you look at the carton, you flip it around, you turn it to the side. A lot of the strawberries had mold. And I was like, if you're gonna charge me $6.99 for something like this, like who's looking at the strawberries? And so I had to talk to the produce person. I was like, there is a lot of veggies, fruits that you have presented that is molding. And he was like, honestly, we get them like that, and unfortunately we may miss some, but thank you for pointing them out and not making a big commotion about it. I was like, I'm not gonna make a big commotion. I'm just concerned that your quality is decreasing. And so I've been looking possibly at another place to go and maybe buy veggies, because right now I am loving pineapples. You're gonna laugh. As a Caribbean person, trying to explain that to my mom, that fruits are seasonal. Mind you, she's been living here since the late 80s. That fruits are seasonal still baffles her to this day. Like, she just can't wrap her mind around it. So I always have to let her know. Like, I remember she sent me to the store for, I think it was papaya, and I was like, girl, where am I supposed to get that? Is that even in season? She was like, season? I was like, yes, seasons. We gotta look at the month, we gotta look at the actual seasons and see if what fruit you're asking for exists right now. And long story short, we didn't find it at all. So apparently we have to wait for the next season to see it, but it will exist. Oh, it's 8:05. I'm missing something. Oh, my mom, she usually gets $25. I was like, this don't look right. My mom always gets $25. Okay, because I was concerned because I have to go to the bank and get the money. Okay, and I refuse to go to the bank multiple times because I feel like I sometimes get on the teller's nerves when they nerves in the sense of I ask for specific amounts that they may not have, and they're always packed. Lately, it's like people no longer trust ATMs, so they'd rather go inside the banks to withdraw the money. I'm not mad at them. I just know when I have to go to the bank, it doesn't matter if I go on the when it first opened, it's always full. It's like nobody trusts the it's not a vending machine. They don't trust the, Juliana, what is it called? Where you withdraw money at? Ah, thank you. They don't trust ATMs anymore. So they want the money to be counted in front of them. They want a receipt physically given by a human being. I get that. It's just I don't want to bother them more than I already am by asking them for specific quantities of certain numbers. So that was $830.70. Let me just double check. And then of course E is my debt, and that's $125. Okay, let's see how much I have left over. 0.03 minus my cash envelopes, minus my sinking funds, minus my debt. Oh, this is a nice number. So I'm actually glad that I have this nice amount left over, simply because I went, I know I'm saying because a lot, I'm so sorry y'all, but because I went over budget with my Capital One. I need to make a note somewhere. I'm just gonna put Capital One here. I'm not gonna alter this, but I owe Capital One, before the billing cycle is over, I owe them $64.06. So with this leftover, when I subtract $64.06, I'll have $41.97. And what I'll do is I'll put that, I'm trying to create a hair fund, so when I want to go to the studio and get quarterly trims, I can actually have the money ready. So I'm gonna put the $41, I'm gonna leave the $97 in my regular TD checking account. The $41 I'm gonna withdraw, and I'm going to put it in my new hair fund challenge. Now this hair fund challenge, the only reason it's not on here is simply because it's a new fund that whenever I have leftover money, I'm just gonna put in an envelope. Yes, it's gonna have an expense tracker. However, I don't want to stress myself by adding a new cash envelope or a sinking fund just yet. I wanna make sure I get this, is it perfected? Not necessarily perfected, but I want this consistent enough so then I can incorporate another sinking fund or cash envelope without worrying about it. But yeah, you guys, this concludes my budget breakdown for my first paycheck for the month of February. On February 2nd, 2024, I got paid $1,887.03. Of that amount, well, I might as well say it now, $64.06 will go towards Capital One. For my cash envelopes, $826 will go towards it. For my sinking funds, $830 will go towards it. And then lastly, for my debt, $125 will go towards it. So let me just double check our math for one final time. So when I get $1,887.03 and I subtract the $64.06 for Capital One minus my $826 for my cash envelopes, $830 for my sinking funds, and $125 for my debt, I'm going to be left over with $41.97, with $41 going towards my new hair fund off camera, and the $97 being left in my TD checkings. As always, I thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Please stay tuned for my cash stuffing that I'm going to show you guys what I do for my bills and my regular cash envelopes / everyday expenses. If you have any tips, tricks, and or suggestions that could generate more income that is less taxing on the mental, mind, and physical body, you're more than welcome to comment it down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.